y'all, and welcome to episode 100 of the Crazy Sock Lady podcast. My name is Kay, and this is my YouTube channel where I share about all of my knitting and crocheting adventures. Today is Wednesday, May 13th. Had to look and make sure it is May 13th. And today I have a lot to share with you guys. For one, it's episode 100. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that this is episode 100. That just blows my mind that I have done this. This will be the 100th time I have sat down to record a episode for the Crazy Sock Lady podcast. Totally crazy. So thank you guys so much for, if you've stuck around since the beginning, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're a new viewer, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really cannot express how much it means to me that you guys follow along, that you guys are interested in anything that I'm chatting about, that I'm working on. It really means so much to me. It means so much to my family that you guys support us, because everything that you do with Crazy Sock Lady helps to support my family, and that just means the world to me. So thank you so much. So we have a fun giveaway to celebrate 100 episodes. We will chat about that a little later on. I have 2 prize packages I've put together for that. And then I also have some works in progress. I'm pulling one work in progress out of Hibernation, where it's been for quite a while. So we're gonna chat about that. And I've received a couple of things in the mail that I'm gonna share with you. So first off, Ravelry group. I want to remind you guys that we have 2 knit-alongs going on right now. The first one is the Stash Busters Cow that I am co-hosting with Julie of Twin Stitches Designs podcast. And you can find out more information in Julie's group and my group over on Ravelry. I did not mention anything about where you can find me. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as The Crazy Sock Lady. I also have a group for this podcast on Ravelry, Crazy Sock Lady Podcast Group. If you look right down below this video, there's going to be links to everywhere you can find me, as well as show notes for this episode. Okay, as I was saying, you can find more information about the knit-along over on my group and Julie's group. And I have a video here on YouTube where I chat about the knit-along. It's a year-long knit-along, basically just use your stash. But there are a couple of little rules and ways you can earn extra entries, so make sure you check those out if you have not already. I will post links to chatter thread and the YouTube video down below this video. Then we have a Rainbow Connection Socks cowl. This is for this sock pattern that I released April 1st, I think it was. And this one's gonna run until July 31st. So it's just knit a pair of socks using the Rainbow Connection sock pattern. And there have been so many fun socks done for that one. I think that's it for the Ravelry group. If you're a maker of any kind and you wanna donate prizes to either of those knit-alongs, just get in touch with me. All of my contact information is linked right down below this video. And I wanted to mention, so I put up a video here on YouTube with Austin. It was a knitting Q&A. It was the Fiber Friends tag that was going around about 2 years ago. I could never get Eric to do it with me, but Austin was always kind of like, I would do it. So we finally sat down and we recorded that, and we had so much fun. And a huge thank you to everybody who has watched that, gave it a thumbs up, commented on that. Austin's enjoyed reading all of your comments. I've thoroughly enjoyed reading all of your comments. So thank you guys so much for your support with that. It was definitely something different that I've never really put out on YouTube. So it was a lot of fun to see the reaction and know that you guys enjoyed that and that you liked seeing Austin on the channel. So that was a lot of fun to do. I will link that down below if you have not watched it yet and you're like, what are you talking about? I'll put a link down below for you guys. It was definitely entertaining. I found it entertaining. I laughed so hard when I edited that video and I saw his facial expressions to some of the questions and the answers, and when he found out how much indie dyed skein of yarn cost. I just found it very entertaining. All right, I think that is all of our admin stuff. So finished objects, I have none that I'm going to show here today. I did finish a new sock design. It's actually blocking on the floor. I don't think you guys can see it back there. Hopefully not, because it's a secret, but it's blocking, so that's done. I still have some like back end stuff like with the pattern and stuff to finish, but the knitting part is done and it's blocking. And then I also finished my crochet corner to corner blanket, but I'm not going to show it here because I'm going to save that for the May Scrappy Sunday chat episode that I'll be recording probably next week, and it'll come out next weekend, next Sunday. So keep an eye out for that. I finished that blanket. It's been in the works since, I think it was January. I can't remember the exact day in January, but of 2017. So it had been going for quite a long time, and I was so happy to have it done. Though I haven't done a border on it yet, and I think I'm going to. So it's not 100% done, I guess, but the crocheting part is finished. So make sure to check out that Scrappy Sunday chat when it goes up this month so you can see the finished blanket. Works in progress, I have a couple. Like I said, I pulled one out of Hibernation. We'll talk about that in a moment. But first, I started my May Desert Vista Dye Work socks. I have them in this bag from Stitch and You Bags. Was this my very first project bag ever? It might have been. Eric bought me this when we lived in North Carolina. This might have been like the first purchased project bag I ever had. So it's a Wizard of Oz theme. And the inside's the yellow brick road. I haven't used this bag in forever, but the reason I'm using it is because the yarn I'm using reminded me of my sister Cassie, and she's obsessed with the Wizard of Oz. So I thought, well, let's use that bag. So this yarn is by Desert Vista Dye Works in the Daphne Zombody colorway. So it's Scooby-Doo. And my sister Cassie loved Scooby-Doo when we were growing up. So I just thought it would be fun. This reminded me of Cassie, so let's use the Wizard of Oz project bag. So here's the yarn. I caked it up yesterday and got the sock started. And I do not have very much done yet. I just barely got it started. I'm a little tangled up here. So this is all that I have done. Just the start of the cuff, but it is started, so that's something. And I have this on a Chalgu 32-inch US 1 2.25 millimeter needles, and I'm doing 64 stitches. I do not know how my yarn got so tangled. There we go. But just the start, and I think what I'm going to do this month is an afterthought everything sock. I did that once before, years ago when we lived in North Carolina, and I really enjoyed the process. I'm not sure why I've never done it again, so I thought that would be fun to do this month. Switch it up a bit. If you've never heard of an afterthought everything sock, you start with your cuff and you knit a huge long tube and then end it with a cuff. And then you have this huge long tube with a cuff and a cuff. You split it in the middle and do your toes, and then you split and do an afterthought heel. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm excited thinking about it because it's just something new to switch it up and spice up sock knitting a little bit here. Let me know. I thought about recording the process. I mean, I wouldn't record all of it, but just recording a little tutorial type thing on how I did the tube and then how I cut in and did the toes. And then I've already recorded a tutorial for the afterthought heel. So it's not up yet on YouTube if you look for it. It's not there yet, but it's coming soon. So I could kind of link that, and then you guys would have how to cut in and do your toes for an afterthought everything, and then you could look at the afterthought heel tutorial for how to do that. So let me know if you guys would be interested in that. Like I said, I really enjoyed it when I did it before. So I'm excited to do it for this because it just makes for so much mindless stockinette knitting in a sock. And then with self-striping, it's kind of fun too because you have one sock going, the stripes going in one direction, and then the stripes are reversed on the other sock. So I think that's kind of neat, but not very much done so far. So let me know below in the comments if you would be interested in seeing a tutorial for the afterthought everything, and the afterthought heel tutorial will be coming very soon, so keep an eye out for that. Okay, the project that I pulled out of Hibernation is in my Fringe Supply Co bag that had a ton of dog hair on it because I have a big basket in the living room and it had been down in the bottom of that basket for months. I have not worked on this in so long. So this is my olive leaf pullover, and the yarn that I'm using, find the tag, is Malabrigo sock in the Impressionist Sky colorway. Very pretty blue. And I'm excited to work on this again. I'm feeling motivated to get a little bit done on it because it's just been sitting for so long and I just feel like I'm gonna love it so much. I mean, look, there's already a good bit done. I've already split for the sleeves and worked down that much on the body, and I've started the patterning because it's all stockinette up here and then the patterning begins. I've already started all of that down there. So I just need to sit down and work on it. I don't really know why I put it in Hibernation. I don't know that there was a particular reason. It just kind of got pushed to the back burner. Let's see if you guys can see this. Patterning on it is very pretty. So I need to work on this. This will probably be my evening knitting. I can sit down and look at the pattern and all of that. So that's what I'm pulling out of Hibernation. It hasn't been touched since I pulled it out of Hibernation, but I just did that yesterday. So I will hopefully have some progress to show you guys next week. Maybe. We'll see. I also picked out some yarn. I haven't started it yet, but I thought I would share. So Eric's been wearing hand knit socks every day still. Typically when the weather warms up, he kind of stops wearing them. I don't really know why, but this year he has not. That's made me very happy to see that he's wearing them every day to work. So I picked out some yarn yesterday to start him a new pair. This is what I decided on. It is Regia, the Arnie and Carlos design line, and the color is 03654. So I thought this would be fun to start a pair of socks for him. I have a couple of vanilla socks still on the go that you guys saw. I think I showed them last week. The purple, the Hue Loco sock that I'm doing magic loop. And then I have the 9-inch circular sock in Barnyard Knits that I'm ready to record the toe tutorial for that. So once I get the magic loop socks completely done, I'm on the second sock on the foot of it, and I get this first vanilla sock done, I'm going to cast that on. There's a lot going on around here, but that's my plan right now. I don't want to overwhelm myself and cast these on right now because I am working on my May Desert Vista Dye Works socks as well, but these are going to be the next sock I cast on. All right, I think we are to mail. I'm just drinking iced coffee today. I kind of wanted a hot cup of coffee this morning, but I already had this in the fridge. This is the last of it, so I thought let's go ahead and finish this off so it doesn't go bad in the fridge. I received 2 things in the mail since the last episode. I got my sock yarn swappers, Swapless Swap, that was in the Ravelry group with spectacular yarns. And oh my goodness, these colorways are so bright and fun for spring. Look at that. So many pretty colors. I think these would make a gorgeous pair of scrappy spring socks. So that might be what I do with these for Scrappy Sunday. I don't think there's any swaps open in the group right now, because what that is you get 10 40-yard minis. There's a different yarn dyer each time one is listed, but there isn't one open right now in the group, I don't think. So keep an eye out. There'll probably be another one sometime soon, but that was the last one that we did. And then I also received a prize donation for the Stash Busters cowl. Pull it out here. Might be a little noisy. I'm gonna grab her card out of here so you guys can see. So this is Angela of Willow Tree Yarn. And I will, of course, have her shop linked below. But she sent a couple of sock sets. So she said one is for a prize donation and then one to keep for myself. So this is the one I decided to keep for myself. This is Raspberry Rhapsody, and this is on her casual sock base, 75-25 superwash merino nylon, 463 yards. Look how pretty that is. I love how well the mini goes with this. So this is the one I decided to keep, and then this is the one that will be going into the Stash Busters cowl for the Q2 prizes. And this is Enchanted. It's on the same base and everything. It's Enchanted is the colorway name. And then she also sent 2 little packets. I've already got this one open, so I'll show you. That her card has some stitch markers and progress keepers on them, and then she sent some Eucalyptus wool wash and a tea. So that one, since I've opened it, will be mine, and then this one's still packaged. This will go with this for the prize. And that's all I received in the mail since the last episode. I did get, I'm looking at it over there. I'm not gonna share it on here. I shared it on the vlog that I recorded on Tuesday, May 12th. It'll be up by the time this goes up because it'll go up the day before this podcast goes up. So I shared something on the vlog that I'm going to be listing in my Etsy shop probably this Friday. If you want more details, you can head over and check out the vlog, or I'll post about it on Friday when it goes up in Etsy. So something I'm super excited about, that it's been requested for years. People have asked if I'm gonna have these, when will I have these? I finally did it, so I hope that you all like them. I'm kind of nervous about listing them, but I hope that you like them. And yeah, check out the vlog. I'll link it below if you're interested in seeing what that is. Or just wait and see on Friday. Is that it? Other than we need to do the prize, I think that's it. Okay, so we have the 100th episode giveaway. I grabbed 2 little prize packs, and I'm gonna add a couple more things to these, but these are the two things that I grabbed for each prize pack for now. So I have a project bag and a skein of yarn for the first one. This bag is super fun. And I think this one, I can't remember, there's no tag on it. I think this might have been one that my friend Pam made. She doesn't have a shop or anything. I could be totally wrong. I'm sorry if this was from a shop and I don't know the name, but there's no label and I don't remember. I think this was one that Pam gave me for a prize. So I thought this was fun for spring and summer, all the camping gear. And then I have this yarn from Yarn Matrix. It's a one-of-a-kind colorway. And some of these prizes are things that have never been claimed and that I've just had sitting back there waiting on them to be claimed. So I'm finally just gonna start going through those and using them for giveaways on the podcast, and hopefully they will be claimed for the giveaways that I use them for. So that's prize package number 1. Like I said, I have some stitch markers and things I'll toss in here as well. But you get the bag and the yarn. And then I also have this bag from 3 by the Sea Designs. fun drawstring bag. And then this yarn from Mint Rain Hand-Dyed Yarns. So this will be the second prize package. So just comment down below this video. Let me know what your favorite thing is that you have made so far this year in 2020. Knit, crocheted, sewed, anything at all. What is your favorite thing you've done this year? Comment that below and I will draw a winner for the next episode. Or 2 winners, I guess. I'll draw a winner for each prize package for the next episode and announce that then. All right, so that's it for episode 100, I think. Just a little bit of chatter. I don't really have too much. Eric's been back to work pretty much every day now. Things are back to normal on the base, and they're still, you know, have some restrictions as far as keeping their distance and things like that, but things are pretty much back to normal. And things are pretty much getting back to normal here in Arizona as well. So just kind of adjusting back to everything and kind of a new normal, I suppose. So that's just what's been going on around here. The boys are almost done with school. Their last day is next week, so that's exciting. They're excited. I must admit, I'm excited as well that school will be over. Part of me does not enjoy the part of summer break that there's no routine. If you've watched for a while, you know I'm very structured and routined. So part of me does not like that about summer break, that it's just kind of chaos and there's no like structure and routine as far as getting up during the day for them, like in the morning for them. But I'm excited for school to be done. It's just been such a crazy end of the school year that I can't wait for it to be done this year. I absolutely cannot wait. I finished watching Love is Blind on Netflix and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I did not expect to. I kind of just turned it on to pass the time because there was nothing else that I was currently watching that evening. And then I got totally sucked in and watched the whole season. And yeah, I really liked it. I found it very entertaining. And I started watching season 2 of Dead to Me. I loved the first season. Second season's been good. I don't think it's been quite as funny as I found the first season. I found there was it was kind of dark humor, but there was a lot of humor in the first season, I thought. And the second season, I don't think it's been quite as funny. So there's that, but it's still been really good. I'm still enjoying the storyline. I think that's pretty much it for today. So thank you guys so much for watching episode 100. Thank you for watching all of the episodes that you've watched that have gotten me here to episode 100. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. Don't forget to comment down below for the giveaway and let me know if you would like to see the Afterthought Everything sock tutorial. You guys hear the neighbor's dog barking? I guess that means it's time to wrap this up. All right, but yeah, let me know if you would be interested in an Afterthought Everything tutorial. And I will see you guys again soon. Until then, happy knitting. Bye.